public schools. You have make public schools better and heal the rich poor chasm. Before we talk about making schools better, which is a great idea, I wanted to understand how you think making schools better will equalize the rich poor chasm because you can go to a better, worse school. There's still going to be a rich poor chasm. I don't think the rich poor chasm is going to be fixed by having better public schools, what I'm saying.
The biggest promise of the United States is equal opportunity. And it was a wonderful idea that the United States would be founded on this free democratic society where everybody had an equal opportunity. And
What does that mean, equal opportunity?
I'll get there. That we all start at the same starting line. They came from a system where there was a landed aristocracy, and they said that we want this society where anybody with ability can succeed.
You're an example. You're a successful business person, own a lot of real estate. It's certainly true, right, that you don't even have to go to school to make money to be rich. So the rich poor chasm, how is it even logistically you could say you need to go to school to be rich and make money?
You don't have to. But your odds are a lot better. The better educated you are, the better chances of success you have. And all I'm saying is that the really wealthy in our country send their kids to private schools. And
yeah, they do, which is another thing. I'm like, it's not going to be fixed if we have better public schools because
I haven't gotten there. They get the best education. Now, I'm not saying, there are good public schools, and there are a lot of parents who get really involved in their public schools. But all in all, if you take kids who are in good private schools, they're going to their starting line is way, way ahead of kids in public schools when they go out to go to a good university.
The super rich, though, they go to the Ivy League schools. They could take economics and get a job paying the millions of dollars because
the founding fathers put this huge importance on public schools, that was our common ground. And what we've done is taken the people who are the wealthiest and the most influential out of public schools entirely. Their kids aren't in public schools. They don't care. I'm saying I think we should make private schools illegal. You have to have your kids in public schools. Bring back the people who have the most money and influence in our society and get them involved in making public schools better.
You know what? I of course would disagree with anything so absolute. You're infringing on my right, decide whether it's a solution or not. But what I really appreciate about that solution, Mitch, is it's presupposed that those people in the private are smarter, more educated, come from a better, environment. By implanting those people into the less, they're inspiring them, they're educating them. That's the solution to a better, not
Exactly.
The actual education, but getting the people together and teaching them, mentoring them. If nothing else, it seems like it ought to be a requirement for at least a year before you go to a public school, a private school. You should have to go to a public school for at least a year, something like that, so that those other people can learn from you, and you can learn from them this is the real world. This is why there's problems. I can help these people, or I can ignore them, and I can just be rich and call the police if they're bothering me instead of actually trying to pull them out of the gutter.
How much better are we?
It seems like a pretty easy solution, really. That's a one sentence solution, right?
But it's pretty darn bold.
Well, it's just anything where to me, it's just the principle of you're telling me what I can and can't do. More as an American,
people who have nothing, have nothing to lose.
I hear you, and today it's just when I start to feel stressed about, I don't know, anything, life, work, money. I'm like, I think of some inner city kids or people, mothers, single mothers, trying to stay off welfare, work a couple jobs and bad housing, with mold and crime. I'm like, man, I'm good. I got no problems compared to people that I don't even know what I'm so lucky and blessed. Like so, yeah, I give thanks for my position, even though I didn't go to a private school.